Hey y'all, welcome back to Kringle Pros. My name is Maddox and thank you for joining today. In today's video, I have my 6 Kringle Candle fall candles for 2025. I'll be unboxing today. There are 6 in here. These will be launching Thursday, July 10th, 12 p.m. noon Eastern time. So make sure you set your alarms. I'll leave all the info in the description box below, as well as my discount code, which is CLEANFRESHHOME. That discount code, like I said, leave down below. It earns you 15% off your entire purchase. So if you want any of these or all of these, I would be really grateful for you to use my code, which saves you 15% off. As well as I do earn a small commission from that code, but it goes right back into the channel. I actually purchased these from one of my payouts. So thank you guys for that. But anyway, Jamie packed this box. So she said, Maddox, so good to see you. Thank you and enjoy, Jamie. Y'all, these past few days, I just cannot talk. I don't know what's wrong with me. So I think I've noticed this during the summer months that they're starting to use packing peanuts. But what they do is they put a crate on top to secure the 6 candles like this. Crate like that. And then they put the candles, packing peanuts now, and then a crate at the bottom. So there's tons of packaging on these. Nothing came broken. I think I've only had one Kringle candle come broken, and that was in a batch of like 6 or 7 candles. So that's pretty good. And you know that I've ordered from them like dozens of times, so that's pretty good. So here are the 6, this type of photo will be in the thumbnail, but here are the 6 Kringle candles. These will be available in this size that I know of. This size, daylights, and wax melts. I'm not sure about the medium-sized jars, but anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So let me actually turn this around because I will be honest, I did smell these last night just very quickly, so I don't really remember what happened. But anyway, let's get right into it. So first one we have here is Amberwood Moss. These labels are everything. Like, just look at that. So I'm picturing, like I said, I don't remember what any of these smell like. I smelled them last night and then went straight to bed. It was late. Amber Moss Green, F-O-U-G-E-R-E. No one can pronounce that. Forgery. I don't know. Steamy Greens, Lavender, Fir, and Wood. So, a lot of these candles you'll see, maybe with the exception of 1 or 2, they all have amber in their scent notes. I know one of these has amber twice in their scent notes. So Amberwood Moss. And yeah, this is a really nice fragrance. I do get that moss. The amber, yes. I feel like there's some sort of like bergamot note in here, which is leaning not masculine, but like I get a bergamot note, like a hint of it. Amber, yes, I get moss, yeah. This reminds me of like a balsam fragrance. There's no fir note in here or anything. Oh, there is a fir note. Okay, this is reminding me a little bit of Christmas time, not fall time. So I'd probably burn this like the last week of fall going into Christmas time. Because to me, this is leaning way more Christmas than it is fall, which is okay. But this one's very nice. I will say, I don't think I would need another one because it's kind of similar to like a lot of balsam fir type of fragrances for the Christmas time. So this one, I don't think I would repurchase. It smells good, but it just kind of seems generic to all the other ones that other companies have. Maybe with the exception of a little bit of amber in here, but this is just so not unique to Kringle that I feel like I can, you know, one and done this one. But if it changes on warm, that would be even better. Okay, so that was the first one. Next one we have here is Vancouver Cabin. Once again, this label is so cool. Love that. You have your little cabin there, the mountains, all the trees. I really like that. Scent notes, bergamot, cedar, balsamic, patchouli, moss, and amber again. Get ready for a lot of amber. This one is very nice. I don't know why I keep putting the lid on. I'm gonna keep taking it off anyway. I really feel like I get that patchouli in here, which is kind of making the scent lean a little perfumey to my nose, maybe along with the amber. I feel like it's leaning very perfumey to me. It smells like something my mom would wear, like something from another brand that she bought a long time ago. It smells kind of like that. Bergamot. I can get a little bergamot in here. It makes it more like outdoorsy. But to me, this is a perfumey fragrance, and I don't mind that. It's kind of light, to be honest. The good old rub in the middle trick. Okay, now I'm smelling something different. I do get that moss now. Yes, okay, now it's smelling less perfumey now that I've kind of warmed it up with my finger. I get the moss, I get the patchouli, I get the cedar. Yeah, this is way... I'm sorry I just said perfumey. This is not perfumey at all. Maybe like the first few times you smell it, but now it's just smelling outdoorsy. I get most of these notes in here. Balsamic, maybe not as much. Bergamot, cedar, patchouli, moss, amber. Yeah, this is really just tree with kind of like... That moss is kind of making it a dirt, but it's not dirt. The moss is making it like an earthy, outdoorsy smell, but not dirt. So don't be alarmed that I just said dirt. Because it doesn't smell like dirt. It just smells like outdoors with trees and stuff like that. This one's very nice. If you like all bergamot, cedar, balsamic, patchouli, moss, amber, I get all those notes in here almost. Some of them might be further in the background, but I do pick up quite a bit of them. So if you know you like all of those scent notes, pick up Vancouver Cabin. This one's pretty good. It's not my wheelhouse, so we'll see how it does on burn, but I don't think I'd repurchase that one just because it's not my type of fragrance. But if you know you like all those scent notes, definitely pick that one up. Next one we have here, ooh, yes, apple rum cake. I love the apples in the background. They're like kind of like probably apple cake. This one looks so good. Okay. Apple, spiced rum, dates, fruit, pastry, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Notice how there's no amber in this one. Oh my gosh. This one is so good. It reminds me of another fragrance I've had before, and still from last night, I can't put my finger on which one it is. This is so good, but it's annoying that I can't put my, remember what it is. So, I get that apple. That's more in the background because I feel like the dates, the pastry, cinnamon, nutmeg, and spiced rum are more forward than the apple. But I do get a heavy dose of apple in here. It's just not the first thing I smell. Gosh, what does this remind me of? I'm going to have to look because this is going to be so annoying if I can't figure it out. Anyway, this one is probably my favorite out of this batch. One of my favorites, probably my favorite. I'd definitely see how this does on burn and repurchase it if it does well. Yeah, this one's your just like fall fragrance, but it's not. It smells like something I've had before, but it's different because you get that, that they put dates and fruits in here, and I really think that added like a whole nother level in here. It's not spicy. To my nose, it's not spicy, even though it says spiced rum. But yeah, the dates and the fruit, it just adds a notch, a level to this candle that I don't think anyone else has done before. So I really like this one. If you love fall, like quintessential fall fragrances with like a twist, I'd say definitely pick this one up. This one's really good. I might purchase another one of those. That was really good. Ooh, that's probably my favorite one. Rosewood and Vetiver. Love this label as well. Got to keep an eye on the time. Amber, again, wood, floral, fruit, amber, tobacco leaf. This one reminds me of, don't take this in a bad way, my grandma's garage. But it's not a grandma type of fragrance. I do get that amber. The floral, yeah, I do get a floral note, and I think that's what's reminding me of my grandma's garage. Wood, Yeah, a little bit of wood. Tobacco leaf, I don't know, like, solely what that smells like. But I'm assuming that is what I'm smelling that's kind of, like, weird, because I never smelled tobacco leaf before, so... I've never smelled this type of fragrance, so... I think that's what is in here that I'm smelling is tobacco leaf. So if you don't like tobacco leaf, I think that's one of the main prominent notes in here. So I'd say steer clear of this one if you don't like tobacco leaf, but I do get a good amount of the other notes. Yeah, this one's good. I don't think, like most of these, I don't think I'd repurchase this one. But it would be a nice fragrance to burn. Fall, I'd say, early, well... Yeah, I'd say this one could be early fall. Rosewood and vetiver, is that what it says? Yeah. This one could be like a good start to fall fragrance, and I think because it has floral in it, it would be a good like transition out of summer to fall fragrance for a lot of people. Next one we have here, ooh, Velvet Fig. This looks good. Oh, by the way, these are all 100% soy wax, 22 ounces and burn up to 100 hours. Ripe fig, sweet cognac, creamy amber, tonka, and woody are the fragrance notes. That smells pretty good, actually. Not as good as... Or, it smells better than I smelled it last night. Okay, I definitely pick up on that fig. Definitely. That's probably the main note in this, velvet fig. Yeah, that fig, right away. Creamy amber. There is like a smooth note to this, so it could be the sweet cognac and creamy amber. The creamy amber could be sweetening up that cognac note. This one's very good. I may repurchase this one, depending on how it burns, because I do like the smell of it. But the one I'm for sure I would repurchase is the, I don't even remember the name. Apple Rum Cake. This one's very nice. It's a sweet, smooth, ambery fig. Basically, that's how you can think of it. Woody, I don't know. I don't really get woody notes in here. Yeah, this one's very nice, though. I really do like this one. The more I smell it, the more I don't think I'd repurchase it, but it smells very good to me. It's just, do I need it again? Probably not. But we'll see after I burn all of these, like I say. Last one we have here, and then the video will be over, is Whiskey and Embers. This is probably my favorite label of all of them. Fragrance notes are whiskey, wood smoke, tonka, spice, amber, and wood. Okay. This one is very good. It is very light as well. Like, smelling it like this, I get a good dose of it, but when I take the lid off and try to smell it, I don't really get anything. So this one I feel like might be a light performer. It may need to sit for a while, I'm not sure. I do get that whiskey in here. The wood smoke, yes. Yeah, I think this is a really good fragrance. I just wish it was stronger on cold. This one could be a repurchase for me. I just have to, like I keep saying, see how it does on burn. This one smells very nice. Is it a fall fragrance? Maybe late fall into Christmas. I almost said spring. I'd say you could burn this in the fall or winter. I mean, it's a very cozy fragrance. So if you smell this after you buy it and you're like, that's not fall. I'd say this could also be a Christmas fragrance, depending if you're a seasonal burner or just do whatever you want whenever you want, which I do that sometimes, but I'm mostly a seasonal burner. I'd say this one leans more Christmas or winter time than a fall fragrance. So that's just my nose, but that is all I have for you today. So if you enjoyed, please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below what you're picking up from this launch or if you're picking up anything. And don't forget to use my 15% discount code CLEANFRESHHOME on Thursday, July 10th, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.